Okay, so it's been ages since I've driven this car. It's still flooded at the front, so I need to strip out everything that's in there. I'm working on trying to sort the back seats out on my 912, but first this car. Completely abandoned. Everything's steamed up. Oh god, what am I doing? People in the way, thank you. So everything's steamed up because it smells really musty in here, and there's the front is flooded. There's a couple of inches of water in there. I've taken out obviously all the bags and stuff that were in there, the spare wheel and all the lining and everything's still in there. And it just stinks in here. The front screen's steamed up, so I can't really see where I'm going. Back screen, as you can probably, you can't really see from there, but I've got the demister on, which works thankfully. I've had to use a demister pad for the first time in a very long time because I couldn't be bothered to wait for the amount of time that it would take to demist with the fan. So I need to sort that out. I don't think it was actually any of the drain holes or anything like that. It was basically all along the battery and all where the covers are, all of that. It'd been left so long, and obviously the battery was dead the last time. It was completely covered in leaves, so there were no holes. So I've cleaned that up, and it's rained quite a lot since then, and it hasn't got flooded any worse. So now I've got to go to the shop and get some milk, and which is the only reason I leave the house, because online shopping comes, but milk is the thing that runs out. Also, the tyres are flat. Let's have a listen. It's nice. I should let it warm up, which I haven't. But yeah, the tyres are almost flat. So and I know everyone's going to say that I neglect this car. It was such a good buy, touch wood. But there's just no time for anything. I'm just rushing out to do stuff, and I hate that. But anyway, so I need to sort those things out, and then with the 912, so I had the rear seats, and I've done something crazy. I saw some seats come up on eBay which were about 150 quid rear seats. Now, you know, I've already got some which were about 50 quid and they're really super crusty, but I thought, you know what, it's £315 for a new set. I'll have to buy the plywood at the back, basically plain plywood, and cut the shape and then fix it back up. But what I did was I saw some other seats, and I just saw them late one evening, and I just bought them. They're £150, buy it now. Much better condition. I think they're leather and not vinyl. I didn't look properly, and then hit buy it now, paid, and then I thought, oh, should I have another closer look? Had a closer look, and they're not right. Basically, the pleats in the middle go horizontally, so I think they're off a later one, I'm guessing. So what I'm going to do, and by the time this video goes out, hopefully I'll have done it. There's no guarantees because I literally have zero time for anything. I fucking hate lockdown, and I hate how much work is going on at work, that it's just relentless. So there's no time to, I only ever go into the garage to empty out bins. So I'm going to, road is clear. I'm going to unpick the old crusty ones that I bought, because the middle bits I've now cleaned up. They had this all like what looked like cement on there. I've been soaking them for days, and it's come off quite well, and they're in pretty good nick in the middle. So I'm going to try and unpick the middle sections off those old seats, the crusty ones, and put them into these later ones that I've got that are in decent shape. I still need to paint the little bits that bolt in, where it bolts in and where you can pivot it. So I need to do that. It's got black carpet on the back. I need to clean that up. So if I can make that work, and again, hopefully I've done that by the time this video goes out, so you're seeing that as we're talking about it, then that'll be a win. So I'll have spent £200 getting that done, but I'll still have a crusty set of seats that I'll probably be able to sell for 50 quid again. In fact, what I might do is I might put them on eBay as an auction, because the amount of seats that are selling for, you know, or for sale, not selling, for sale, for £400, for £200, and they're really crusty. I don't think there's that much of a demand for them. I don't think they're selling. So the £50 ones I bought were on there for a while. The £150 ones that I bought were on there for a while. So as an experiment, I might put these £50 ones on that I bought on eBay with 1 penny starting. I don't want to post them though. Someone will have to come and pick them up. I'll think about that, but I'll do that as an experiment to see how much they'll sell for. And I suspect they'll sell for probably 18p, maybe. I think that's what will happen, because there isn't the demand. And the wheels that I'm after, there's so many people selling them, but they're for ridiculous, and none of them are selling. None of them are selling. I've seen one wheel, again I missed out on it because I'm an idiot. I didn't set some kind of, you know, little algorithm running that would bid for me. A single wheel sold for less than half of the next cheapest one for sale with a buy it now. Considering that wheel hasn't sold, and the one that did sell had 1 bid on it. It was a starting price that was half of anything else, and it had 1 bid. Maybe that'll be back on again, I don't know, but it's pardon my French, it's nuts. And it's this Porsche tax, Porsche premium, whatever people talk about. I didn't realise it was that obvious. Yeah, so I might do that as an experiment. Or maybe someone just needs to start making the little metal brackets for the back seats and sell those really cheap. And people can just, and a template for making the wooden chipboard bit at the back, not chipboard, not chipboard, it's plywood bit at the back, and people can make it themselves because someone's doing a restoration. So yeah, I don't know if you can sense from my tone, I'm just a bit pissed off. Not at anyone, it's just I could be at home having a really nice time, working, having lunch with my children, with my wife, going out for a walk, and then working. But as it is, I work, and everything to do with my children is compressed into a tiny amount of time. And by then it's all processed, you know, bedtime process, it's bath time, it's whatever. And I want to be enjoying it more, like going out and having some fun with my children and my wife. Anyway, so that's a bit of a downer, and I'm sorry that you've had to hear that. And I speak from a really privileged position that I'm able to work, because like I've said before, the pandemic in terms of employment and the economy has affected the people who can least afford to be affected. In the first wave, it's affected those people. And I'm hoping the world will be in a much better place for all of us in a few months. But yeah, I don't want to end it on that note. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some milk, and I've just remembered that I said to James at Auto Amateur that I'm going to send him some malt biscuit tea, Yorkshire tea, because he's in the US and no Brit should be parted from his tea, because as we all know, where there's tea, there's hope. I think that's a good note to end on.